I'm going to show you guys how you can place a keyword using the research term that you found on the last video. So this is going to be the training for the manual bid ads in Amazon. So I'm going to just go to amazon.com because I need to find a product. Alright, so I'm going to use this goggle as an example. Just think that's your product basically. So here you do everything the same. You're just gonna put manual instead of auto bids. So you're gonna put manual bids. And if you are thinking to go for 3 different sets, basically, so you want to take the keyword swimming mask goggles or swimming mask and swimming goggles. If you want to create 3 different ads, you can follow the same strategy. Or if you want to put all the keyword from 3 different variation of the search term, you can put them together. But if you want to put them separately and you want to run the 3 different ads to see what kind of result you get for these 3 different search term, you can do that too. So in that case, I would put like set 1, and then I would put the product name. Or instead of set 1, what you can do anything you want. Set 1, what I would do usually, I would just put swimming mask goggle, right? Goggles as the first keyword. For the next one, swim mask for gonna be the next one. The last one gonna be swim goggles, basically. So we're gonna have all this. You can have this as 3 different name, which gonna indicate to you what are each one of the ads that you have and what you should focus on. All right, very simple. So you can do that. The name is up to you. I'm showing you what would be my preference and what you can do with your advertisement. You can just put the main keyword, the search term here, so that way you can figure out which one is which ad that you're running at the same time and which ads you are comparing. All right, so you can keep the dates the same. You can put the daily budget as $7, right? And then you have to select manual targeting since you are doing manual targeting for the keyword, right? And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna come down and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna get the product ASI number, you're gonna put that in here and you're gonna click the search button. All right, so I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna just skip the product because there is my product that you're gonna see right there. So I just wanna skip that portion, and then what I'm going to do, so you're gonna select the product that you have, right? Then you're gonna come here, you're gonna put the default bid. Now the default bid, I usually go for $1.50 to $1.75 as a default bid. The reason why is that most of the keyword ranges between $1.50 to $1.80 basically. When you are putting them in there, I'm gonna show you what does that mean. So I just go for $1.75 to begin with, then I click on enter keyword. Now you can enter 3 different types of. You might be asking, what are these? Like, you're talking about broad, phrase, and exact. What does that mean? So what does that really mean is very simple. You can read the descriptions and explanation. I don't have to read that. I'm just gonna let you know in simple words. So in broad, basically what Amazon does, they take the keyword that you put in there basically, and when somebody comes in there and search for the product that you're promoting, if any of the keyword is matching between the word that you're running the ads for and between the customer who's searching for that product, they'll show the ads. For example, in the keyword, you're gonna see the words goggles a lot. All right, you're gonna see swimming goggles, you're gonna see goggles for kid, but maybe some customer came in and they are looking for goggles for their 5-year-old kid, so they are searching for swimming goggles for 5-year-old children, right? Now Amazon gonna show you product to that person because you have the keyword goggles inside your search term that you listed out from merchant words. All right, because you have that term in there, basically Amazon gonna show the product. Amazon gonna show the ads to that person, right? So broad means like Amazon gonna recommend the product based on the search term that you have basically, but they don't have to be exact basically. So your search terms are gonna be shown for various keyword. It don't have to be exact. And broad search terms are the cheapest because you are paying less to get more impression. You are paying less to get in front of more people. Phrase is when your search term need to match at least 50 to 60% of the way of your potential customer search term. For example, if your customer comes in and they search for swimming goggles for man, for adult man, and you have the search term swimming goggles for men, then Amazon gonna show the product. Why? Because it has at least 3 out of 4 keyword that the person is searching for. All right. So that time, since you have this keyword as a phrase, basically, so you're telling that these are the keyword I want to run the ads for the broad search. I want to run the ads for the phrase search. I want to run for the ad for the exact search. You want to do it separate. You want to do them together. Basically, anytime somebody comes in and search for XYZ product, show my product. Basically, all right. But in order for the Amazon to show your product for the phrase searches, the only time that will happen when the customer search term is matching with your search term that you put in the backend. Exact is how it sounds basically. So whatever you put in the exact term should match with whatever the customer is searching. So if you have a keyword that you're running the exact bids for, right, that call swimming goggles for men, and if the person search for swimming goggles for men, that's when your product gonna show up basically. So you're gonna get much more experience when you run the ads. I'm just telling you how those are. I was confused in the beginning when somebody explained to me because it's really hard to explain those terms anyway. So I just want to let you know that you're gonna get much more experience as you run them. So what you do right after that is you select broad and you go there basically. So as I said, I consolidate all the keyword into one spreadsheet basically, or if you want to run 3 different sets, you can keep them in 3 different spreadsheet, and I just copy this keyword basically, all of them. All right, I paste this keyword right here. All right, and then I click on add keywords. All right, I do that once, and then what I do, I switch from broad to phrase, and I paste them right here, and I click on add keywords. And then what I do, I go from phrase to exact, I paste those keyword, and I click on add keyword. All right, this is what I do. I mean, there is other people who does things differently. I am not saying they're wrong. This is what I do. I actually just like to run them all together and then sort out the keyword from there basically. So if you scroll down now after you add this keyword, right, you're gonna see all the keyword that has that's right there basically. All right, now you have everything, right? Now you start your bidding with $1.75, right? What I do basically, I start with $1.75, and then what I do is I go from $1.75 to $1.85, and then I bid higher and higher as the time goes basically. All right, so I post this ad and I wait for at least a couple days, 2 to 3 days. I mean 2 to 3 days to see if I see any result or not, and I will show you the result that I look for on my ads on the cut and scale section basically. So what I do, I actually just wait for a couple days, at least 2 to 3 days, to see some result, to see if I'm getting any sales, if my ads is getting any impression or not, things like that in a sort. So once I see that, if my product is getting some impression or not, if my product is not getting any impression or any clicks from the ads, what I do, I go back and I readjust the ad budget. What I do, I go out and I switch it from $1.75 to $1.85 basically. If it's still not getting any clicks, I go from $1.85 to $2 basically. But you never pay more than like $1.50 per clicks, even though you bid higher. You can bid for $2.50, doesn't matter. You're not gonna pay that much of a money basically. So this is what I do. I let it run in the beginning, and then what I do, I go out there, I increase the bidding amount as the time goes basically, and then I adjust the keyword budget based on the keyword. So I go through each keyword and I go for the highest amount of bid there is, and then I match that. And I'll show you what that means in the future. Basically, if you have any confusion about that, let me know. But you should get some result once you adjust some of these budgeting right here, basically. So if it's at $1.75, within 2 days it does not get any impression, you can go back and you can change the bidding amount, basically. All right, you can change the bidding amount to $1.85. You can see if that's getting any impression or not. If not, then you can switch it to $2, basically. All right, and then after what I do after that, I click on the launch campaign. I don't have any negative keyword right now because this is just a normal product. I don't have anything negative that I can add in there, basically. But if you are selling some clothing for the man and you want to restrict the women to see it when they search for it, basically you can just put women in there. You can add those negative terms, and I'm going to show you how you can use how you can find them in the future as we are as I'm going to add more videos and advertisement, basically, in for Amazon PPC. All right, and then I click on the launch campaign button right here, and this thing gonna be up and running within a couple hours, and then I give it a 2 days time, and I see if I'm getting any impression or not, and then if I'm not, I'm just gonna go increase the budget, and I'm gonna show you how you can do that in the future. All right, so that's how you launch a manual keyword bid ads for your FBA product. All right, if you have any question about them, let me know. I can shoot additional video to show you guys what I mean by that. And just get started, run some ads, see the result, and it's gonna get much more clear when you're gonna look at look over the shoulder with me how I go out there and cut and scale the ads. All right, so that's basically it, guys. I'm gonna see you on the next video. If you have any question about this, and if you're unclear about some certain things, you can ask me this question. I can shoot additional video to answer those questions for you guys, if you guys want me to do that for you.